There's a paradox at the heart of customer loyalty, and it's this. It is not enough to have satisfied customers. Here's how it works. There's a person out there, a normal person with all their baggage. They have things they're trying to do and a broken dishwasher at home, and oh, the car is low on gas, and they have to mail that gift to their nephew. And then, in the course of their day, they end up connecting with our business. And when they interact with us, they actually have some sort of an expectation for what will happen. They have a mental forecast of how things will go. Now, that interaction can actually go in one of three ways. It can go worse than they expected, and then they're dissatisfied. They leave, they don't come back. Or it can go better than they expected, and they're left delighted. They become loyal fans. But what if it goes just as they expected it would? It leaves them satisfied. Is a satisfied customer enough? Here's the tricky part. Even if they're satisfied, they're still vulnerable. Let me give you an example. In my town, there are probably a dozen Mexican restaurants that are all about the same. The salsa's the same, the chips are the same, the Speedy Gonzales is on the lunch menu along with combination number 4, all the same. And they're good. I know what to expect, and if I get what I expect, I'm satisfied. But that's the problem. I'm satisfied, but I'm not loyal. Next time I want Mexican food, I've got 20 choices. They're all the same. Whichever one I choose, I'll be satisfied. I'll just go to whichever restaurant is closest. Now, imagine if my experience at one of those restaurants was unexpected and delightful. Maybe their salsa isn't just churned tomatoes, or their staff was warm and welcoming and remembers you in a way that makes you feel like family. Suddenly, that restaurant isn't just a choice, it's the choice. I'll go out of my way to go back. That's the power of unexpected delight. It turns satisfaction into loyalty. But there is a catch. This idea of unexpected delight has been catching on in some business circles. I've seen people try to execute it the wrong way. For example, I've ordered cheap off-brand stuff from online sellers, and sometimes they'll throw in a little unexpected surprise, usually a random little trinket I didn't ask for. My reaction is usually, meh. Why? It's meaningless. It's not connected to my needs. It doesn't add value to my experience. Unexpected delight works when it's thoughtful and meaningful and relevant. It's about seeing the person behind the transaction and finding ways to add real value, not gimmicks. Delight isn't about doing something huge or expensive. It's about understanding your people. It's about showing care and expectations in a way that leaves people saying, wow, I didn't expect that, but it made my day. Now, a lot of times, it's going the extra mile to solve their problems. And sometimes, you caused the problem, and you expect a dissatisfied exit and never see them again. But going that extra mile wins them over. The goal then isn't just to meet expectations, it's to exceed them in a way that is personal and genuine. And when you do this, you create a moment that sticks. It's no longer about the product or the service alone. It's about the feeling you've left behind. That's how you turn satisfied customers into loyal fans. Because in a world full of options, people don't just choose based on what's available. They choose based on what they value. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be meaningful. That's where loyalty starts, and when your brand becomes unforgettable.